I'll just go for it. Yeah.
Hello? Oh, it works. Okay, cool. Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you. I'm Abby, co-founder and CF NumberEight. Good to meet you, Benny. It's interesting. I'm going to pick up on that relevant content for the moment right now. It's great to see everyone in person. Well, we dig right into it. A challenge as put forth was, how can companies help Diageo create more personalized, relevant, and value-adding experiences? That was a challenge put forward. So we're not going to talk about personalization. We're going to talk about context. And we're actually going to talk about context because that's what we do at NumberEight. We predict what consumers are doing at a given point in time using the mobile devices. That's our definition of context. And and to our understanding, you cannot deliver on personalization if you don't take care of privacy, which is up and center in everyone's mind today. The clicker is, I'm pressing it. Because why? Well, guess what? Privacy is all over the place right now. We as consumers want to know what's happening with our data. And so the question has arisen now, can you actually deliver personalization while taking care of privacy? And for us, personalization, it's most important to deliver things in the moment. And that's what we do at NumberEight. We predict consumer context. And what does it actually do? So we take mobile sensor data from our smartphones. We use some on-device artificial intelligence to then convert those moments into live contextual targeting. So you can say things like, I'm running, I'm working out, commuting. And based on those patterns, we can build identity-less behavioral audiences. And that is what is actually happening over here. So you'll see raw sensors being converted into live contextual moments, which will be then building into audiences. And that's, now, how can this help Diageo? I mean, you mentioned some of your brands. I'm a big fan of some of your brands. So drinking is a very social activity. It's you drink with your friends, with your family, etc. We said, you know what? Let's pick on a couple of these moments to say, and a couple of these audiences, such as sports fans. Tonight's a game. Hopefully England wins. And we said, let's split that up in 3 different scenarios. So let's say pre-game, you have the most relevant content for that moment. You're stocking up for the game. During the game, well, you go with your friends to go have a drink. Post-game, this is really cool, by the way, because I actually want one of these. And so it sort of brings to life the relevant content for that moment, which is what we specialize in. And that's how we're seeing this mobile advertising landscape evolve drastically right now with the launch of identifiers. And another example that we have over here is frequent flyers. Again, a similar kind of scenario where we have pre-flight, on the way to the airport, and at the airport, where you walk straight to the duty-free. Now, we understand Diageo's point on, you take care of privacy. We understand your marketing principles. So we want to help you activate these audiences and signals through some of your agency partners, the likes of PAC and others. And yeah, we'd love to work with you. And this is our team. Come say hi. My teammate and colleague Emma is in the audience with the dog. So come say hi if you have any questions.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Abby. Oh, no. Questions. Oh, questions. So let's jump straight into questions.
Dive in? Yeah, thank you very much. I think very, very good point set up around the right context and serving value-adding messaging. Just to understand how that works, so this is only with native app integration. So you guys have an SDK that you embed in other apps?
Exactly. She got it. You'll be activating our audiences through your partners, through the agency partners, and brand-safe environments that you have your trusted marketplaces. So we'll be selling you. So you'll be buying into audiences of frequent flyers who could be flying in the moment or who are grocery shopping right now. And all the device sensor data stays on the device itself. So it's privacy by design.
And would you guys, which part of that do you help us with? Do you have an app network that you would
No, we don't have an app. It's an SDK. So we'll be partnering with the likes of ad networks, publishers who have large user base who you work with directly, or be working with SSPs. Supply-side partners, who will then, so you'll be buying from an agency, or be buying through a DSP, and you'll see your audiences show up in there. So you'll be buying an audience of frequent flyers, joggers, commuters, and you can target them either based on their habits or that I'm running right now.
Okay. Yeah. And then, do I have time for one more? Good. And then obviously this kind of thing, to get it really right, the content has to be unique as well, right? So do you normally, how do you manage that? Because you
So we don't do the content.
Okay.
That's why we specialize in the prediction of the moment and the habits. Content, we usually work with partners who do DCO or who do dynamic creative optimization. who essentially leverage our contextual targeting to then change the content to the moment.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you.
All right. So obviously we've got